community there, particularly within his team. I don't doubt that at all, and the way Red Bull have looked after him, and I think their commitment to the team, I'm really blown away by.
So yeah, as part of Red Bull Racing Esports, like I said, if I ask something, chances are I can get it, which is always a really nice luxury to have. Like my personal trainer sessions with Lewis, that's been going on for like 6 months now. That's super helpful. Got a full crew.
Just lurking in the background.
Yeah. That's what we do, mate. We're just lurking.
It's hard work. I enjoy the feeling afterwards, but when I'm doing a plank hold with Lewis, I'm not enjoying that.
They are really physical, because I'm working in the other room when it's going on, and I can hear that, and I'm thinking, God, I hope he's all right.
There he is. Straight to the wire, mate. You're right.
That's hard.
Oh yeah. It's hard for a reason, you madman.
The reason that Red Bull have set me up with a personal trainer is because the first time we went to the Red Bull Junior Sim, I had some struggles with two things mainly, the braking and the steering. The Red Bull Junior Sim is at the Red Bull Racing headquarters where we are right now in Milton Keynes. It's just in a building, I think that way. It's just a room with a massive simulator, lots of computers to analyse the driving.
Seba has probably more experience than some of the junior drivers have with the sim.
Ready, chap?
Okay, so you are good to go? It's quite good. It's quite good. He's within the pace we would expect.
The biggest shock for me was just how physical it really was, and that was without G-forces. The strength in the hands, it's crazy.
Yeah, it's all lower arm.
It's so hard, yeah, it's so hard to hold on like that for so long. So just the arms, the shoulders, and the brake pedal were just very surprising. The more fit I am, the lower my heart rate can be, the more in control of my body I can be, and the performance will improve.
Tell me about the experience at Loughborough.
Yeah, Loughborough was very eye-opening. So we're here at Loughborough University. Basically a performance analysis of my body, see what's good, what can be improved.
I think he's going to understand what it takes to become the ultimate athlete. You know, taking his progression we've made over the last 6 months to the next level and understanding that it's more than just his racing, it's outside of that makes him the best version that he can be.
You see things, the kind of worse and further and further you'll fall away.
Yeah, I get out of my bed, my triple screen tab is right next to it.
Your mind is almost, when you're in that space, it's still turning over.
Work on that, we're trying to add in layers and see how that can improve your performance and your well-being.
And on 3, punch as hard as you can. Okay, 1, 2, 3, go. Well, thank you. Add a number on its own that is pretty lean, which is really good.
So with me, we're doing a bit of a movement screen. So we're looking at range of movement across a few joints. And we're going to take some strength measurements. So we're going to take grip, shoulder and neck measurements as well.
Last bit for today is your VO2 max test. Max amount of oxygen you can get into your body in 1 minute. 3, 2, 1, and we're in. So first bit should feel relatively easy, but it's going to build and build and build. Nice work, Seb. Go on, keep going. I know it's getting a bit harder now, so keep driving on.
Don't give up now.
Really good work, come on, and can you pick it up a little bit more, Seb?
Push!
Good work, we'll call it there, Seb, well done. So you got to 196 in your heart rate, so that means you're pretty up there. You didn't bulk out early, so good effort on that. But as you saw, you started to flatten out, which means you were hitting your max, so it was a good, really good test.
It feels like there's weights attached to my legs. Very eye-opening. Like told me a lot about my body, a lot of bad things, but also it was nice to see where the strengths were. It was a really enjoyable day, to be honest. Very insightful, and it's a lot of stuff that me and Lewis can then work on in the future and integrate into our training.
His posture is getting better. He's starting to understand how his body operates now. And with the strength training we've incorporated, he's starting to pick up the levels in terms of him being ready for the junior sim, which is what the ultimate goal is. So to transition him from that iRacing seat to junior sim, and maybe one day into the driving seat. So it's all in that building block, one step at a time, where it's been very, very beneficial. I've been very fortunate to see him grow over the last 5 to 6 months.
Today is the second last round of the Porsche Tagboy Esports Super Cup. I have a chance to win the championship if I beat the guy in second by 2 or more points. But really it's just more about making sure I get solid points to keep up the lead into the final round, not aiming to necessarily win it here.
Martin and I, it gets to about 12 o'clock and then it's no Wi-Fi, anything.
We don't know how he's getting on at all. We just have to wait and see. And on one of the occasions, earlier this year, the first thing that we knew about him actually winning a race was one of our neighbours came down the road and with his children, and they wanted to say hello to the race winner.
Yeah, they're strange days, but exciting, and I'm just really pleased for him. You know, not many young people get to do their real dream job for a living, and that's fabulous. And I really hope he wins it. He's obviously in with a very, very good chance, and if he wins today, that would be fantastic.